about time to go get Kylie, and look who just pulled up. So when I get back from picking her up, we should have a VTVM to look at. Yay! Be back shortly. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on Tuesday evening. I have the checked the mail as promised in my little blurb there, and this is one of the things that came in. This is my solder flux, and we'll be trying that out here one of these days. And of course the IM28 that you can see there, the assembly manual is underneath it, and it does. I just went through it, glancing through it. It does look like it may be complete. He said it was complete. It just was in kind of bad shape, which I see that it is, but it will do for our purposes. And I know it's already been marked. The check marks have been, but we can. Well, some of them have been marked, not all of them apparently. Anyway. We can get around that, no problem. That won't be a problem at all. So this is the other thing. This was on it. Not really in very good shape, but anyway, that's the thing. And here's the other ends for it. Just a couple of alligator clips on some very cheap wire, so didn't get a probe with it. That's not the end of the world. They sell those probes on eBay, and I've got two of them. One for the IM11, one for the IM13. Maybe I have three of them. I don't know. That one other one might have one with it too. I forgot about that one. This is the power cord. It is pretty stiff. It is a 3-prong cord. I'm not crazy about using 3-prong cords with these. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that input goes directly to chassis ground, and that third leg would go to that too. So if something happened to where I was measuring something on the line or something like that, then there's a good chance it could be cause some sparks, circuit breaker broke or whatever. So let me turn this up a little bit so I can see a little bit better. Alright, you can see the face looks to be just dirty. I don't think it's really too much of a problem with it. I think it's just, like I say, it's just dirty. Switches seem to work very well. Of course, they will be cleaned. This, I don't know. I don't think that's kosher. I think there was supposed to be a screw in there, like there was in the IM13. There's your neon bulb and your ohms and zero adjust. Those are the 10-turn pots. They seem to function okay. See if I can find the end here. So far, I haven't been able to. No, doesn't seem to have an end. So I'm not really sure about that. We'll have to investigate that once we get it open. Here's the crummy meter. I see some red spots there. I don't know if that was they put those on there or what, but I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but we won't be using this anyway, so it's not a big deal. The case needs cleaning. I think it may clean up okay. I believe it might be good enough to where we can go ahead and use that just like it is. Get all the stickers off of it and things like that. And like I said, the ends look pretty good. Can't complain about those, and everything is here as far as the now this one on this end maybe is a little bit stripped out, I think. Pretty sure it is. Not a big deal though, I have plenty of those. Again, bottom looks a little dirty, but this is all going to be cleaned, taken apart and cleaned really good. And so even if this doesn't clean up, I can paint it, repaint it. This is really the only part that I have to worry about as far as cleaning up. I just don't see any way of repainting this and getting these letters back on it like that. I think they're not raised at all, so I think they're just made into the scheme of things there. So I'm going to do the best I can, get this clean, and then that'll be that. Alright, as I promised, I'm going to open this thing up. If I can find a decent screwdriver to do that with. There's only like 2 screws, I think, holding the whole thing together. So we'll have to rob some screws for that. Not a big deal. I cannot see that. Save my soul. Alright. That's that. Now I think there's one on the back also. I'm pretty sure, yep. Now the whole thing should come out through that hole, including the plug. So, let's try and take that apart. Why don't we? Well, so far what I see is not too bad. Go ahead and lay that down and run this through here. Get it out of our way. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use this cord over again. It's probably not bad electrically. It's just so doggone stiff. Now, one thing about these, once you get them in position, you probably never ever have to move them again. So that's probably not going to be the end of the world. I can, like I said, there's that. Looks like it is a little bit rough around the edges there, so I may have to repaint that. It's got that crinkle paint on it, so I think we can find that in the Rust-Oleum, I'm pretty sure. So, alright, well, what we have here is the same. It's basically, like I said, it's exactly the same as the IM13. So the same procedure, taking it apart. Both the tubes are there. Looks like realistic tubes, I think is what that says. That part is a little bit damaged. Battery holder. That's not a big deal to me though. What else is there? This part, the transformer, does not look too bad. Might be a little bit of a, you guys are not even seeing that, are you? There, let's bring you up a little bit there. Looks like a little bit of a leakage there. I'm not really sure what that is, to tell you the truth. But of course I will check that. The everything else looks to be okay. I'm not going to say it's great, but it's not too bad. It's like I said, it's acceptable. Like I say, it's getting new resistors, capacitors. There's 2 or 3 capacitors in here, I think. There's one there, one there. There's a disc cap there. Now this is pretty much the same way as the other one was put together. But again, it is supposed to be exactly the same. So. Alright, that's going to be doing our look at the Heathkit IM28. I'm happy with the way it looks. I will be taking this apart not today, but it will be taken apart. And I'm hoping I can, like I said, clean up the faceplate good enough to where it'll work. Yeah, that there is just pretty bad shape. They put a screw in there, didn't even tighten it up, don't look like. So, but anyway, again, that's not a big deal because we're not using that meter or anything anyways. Alright, I just promised you a look. That's what you got, a look. A look-see. Those are a little bit different. They're a different color anyway. So we'll have to check those. Again, this has to be redone. I think this may be a 1 kV cap, so I may have to order that. But anyway, I replaced one of those on something, and I can't remember which one it was on now. But anyway, oh, there's another one. This one's got 3 caps that I can see, tubular caps, and then there's the electrolytic up there will be replaced. So, alright, well, like I said, I keep looking at things. That ought to do it. Let's put this down out of the way here. I got something else to show you. I don't remember exactly what I said about this next thing, but I went by the Dollar Tree and had Kylie run in. You hear that? That is a hula hoop. It's not actually a hula hoop. They call it a fun hoop, I think. Dollar Tree did. But for $1, what do you expect? And I did find the seam for this, so I've got that. I haven't taken it. I have taken it apart. I'm gonna have to get the beads out of it. There's the seam right there. But this is gonna be my antenna. Now it's coming apart. Not real fast, but I don't care. Anyway, I'll put that out of the way again. So that's going to be worked on, and like I said, I've got some work done on the Heathkit condenser checker. Couldn't think of the name of it. And that will be posted probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure which. But anyway, getting things done. Happy about that. And I think that's going to pretty much do it. Unless I can think of something else. On this hula hoop thing, you guys, I've asked this question already once, but didn't really get a definitive answer about the wires. Now, the guy that I watched the video on, and I will put that in the description so you can watch that same video, he only used one piece of wire. Well, there was actually 2 pieces of wire, but they were tied together. So basically one piece of wire around the whole thing. And I was thinking, you know, if 1 wire is good, would 10 wires be better? And I don't mean 10 separate wires, I mean 10 times around the hula hoop in one continuous wire, 10 times around. And I'm wondering if that would be better. You know, you guys, you hams, whatever, that have an opinion on that, be sure and let me know, because I can do that. I know at least 10 I can get in there, maybe more, I'm not really sure. Now this is, again, it's not as thick as a normal hula hoop, but using some, you know, really thin wire, 10 should fit in there no problem at all. And then I might even be able to get in 20 or 25 or something like that. But anyway, that's my question is, will that work better than just a single wire? And you know, going by what this guy did in his video, that single wire really did work good. So, you know, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to build the little broadband RF amplifier, and that'll go with it. And I have the balun, like I said, coming from eBay. So got it going on, and I kind of like to get this thing ready to go, so do another SDR type demo test. And that's just some of the things I'm working on. So you guys, like I said, give me an answer on that if you have one. If not, I understand that too. But I think that's about it for this time. I just wanted to give you guys a look-see at well, the inside of the IM-28, and not bad, not great, but not bad. So, alright, that's going to do it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.
That's all, folks.